Alright YouTube, so just now I watched the Mandalorian and Grogu first trailer, which was absolutely incredible. I know we've seen a lot of these images in leaked things from the Japanese Comic-Con, something like that, but seeing it like, in a trailer format and in high quality and in live action is just like, so much more epic. And, speaking of epic, this movie is supposedly filmed for IMAX, which granted I feel like could be said about literally every Star Wars movie, but that doesn't take away from how excited I am for this movie. And I usually don't see too many movies in IMAX, but this is definitely going to be an exception because, it's Star Wars, my favorite movie franchise of all time, and I think Grogu's super cute and cool in this. I love the scene towards the end of the trailer where he fires a gun or something, but he shoots a little monster alien that was really creepy and cute looking at the same time. And I also like that other character, I'm forgetting its name, but I think some of this character was also in the last Star Wars movie, Rise of Skywalker, which I think this movie will definitely be much better than. Even though I did enjoy seeing Rise of Skywalker in theater, I haven't seen it since, but it did get a lot of backlash, so hopefully this movie is a lot more well received, which I'm convinced it will be. I am really excited for this movie because, it's Star Wars, of course, but also I like how this trailer kind of does a minimal approach, similar to sort of the song Something in the Way, which is featured in the 2022 The Batman, which this is kind of like a Star Wars Batman movie, I'm getting the impression, because, Mando being lurking in the shadows. And I also love the scene with the Jabba the Hutt character who's flexing, and, there's an arena, which kind of reminds me of the Detective Pikachu fight scene in the arena. And something curious I did notice about this trailer is, or this movie rather, it says not rated. Now I'm not going to imagine this is going to be the first R-rated Star Wars movie, or R-rated, so I'm going to presume it's going to be PG-13 like the rest of the Star Wars movies, which I'm completely okay with, because although it could be cool to see epic Mando action, and I guess this could be the perfect Star Wars movie to make rated R, I'm fine with there not being like, too much focus on gore, because, although Mando's a badass character, we don't need him rated R. He was perfectly PG-13 in the series, in his respective series. And I do like that character with, I'm forgetting its name, but he kind of looks like a goblin, and he has sort of the scythe with the electric balls at the end, which, him hitting the robots was cool. And I like the robots towards the very end of the trailer, and, that scene where the AT-ATs, AT-ATs rather, came falling down was super epic. So overall, watch this trailer if you haven't already, but in conclusion, it's sort of a minimal trailer, kind of like a teaser, but a longer sort of glorified teaser, which honestly I think is perfect. So overall, great trailer, I loved it, and firing me up for May. Until then, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay for more soon. This is The Way. Goodbye.